Welcome to Hazel Park High School. I'm the principal, Matthew Daly, and we welcome our community members, we welcome our staff, we welcome our students to Class Day 2017 as we honor the local scholarship recipients of the graduating class of 2017. Ladies, gentlemen, students, and faculty, please rise as we play the Star-Spangled Banner and remain standing.
Class of 2017, you may now be seated. Those who stand before me are members of National Honor Society who are being given a position of honor and are being seated in the front row. You may now be seated, and thank you for your outstanding achievement throughout your high school career. As we boarded the ship for our Viking voyage freshman year, we weren't so sure how to sail. We didn't know our way around high school. As a freshman, everything seemed complicated, but yet somehow, some way, we made it through. Sophomore year took its course, and we finally got involved in school activities, whether it was being a part of the board of directors, band, sports, and other variety of clubs. We finally felt a little comfortable. We weren't the newborn Vikings anymore. Getting closer to the dock, we unfortunately received a fallen Viking, August 11th, 2014, Katera Danik. Katera should be here with us right now, sitting among other classmates and myself, having the same butterflies we do about the road ahead. Katera, you are truly missed, but gone and not forgotten. Junior year came, and it was as if our ship had tipped over. We received a boatload of new staff members, and our captain, Don Vogt, was nowhere to be found. There are new captains steering our ship. We had to grow accustomed to their rules and for the further plans incorporated throughout our hallways. Ultimately, we saw the lighthouse in the water senior year. This was the last for everything. Last first day of high school, last spirit week, last pep rally, last homecoming, last football game or any other sport event, last winter wish week, last student staff auction, last field day, and last chance to make an impact within our school. With the way our world is changing, it's becoming difficult to cope with the multitude of adulthood. How could one ever wish for something like this? Seeing the shore ahead, our flag waved the key word, Viking. V meaning value, knowing how much you are valued, and know that it doesn't matter where you come from, it's about where you're going. A lot of people outside of these four walls won't understand what it's like being a Viking, and it's our duty to help them understand. Know your worth and know that you are valued. I, for improvement. Mark Twain once said, continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Acknowledge your weaknesses and overcome it. We're not born perfect, and there are a lot of aspects we can improve within ourselves and our community. K, knowledge, a skill that you get from education and experience. Education is the key to success. And with the power of knowledge, you are able to create opportunity. And with that opportunity, more human beings have a chance to better themselves. Never stop seeking knowledge, because continuous learning is better. Continuous learning can help you grow. I, idealism. Brainstorm your idea. Let your light shine. Go out on a limb. Become a doctor. Become a lawyer, engineer, pilot, policeman, or even United States president. Don't let any object or human degrade you from any opportunity. N, nourishment. There are so many people who have guided us to this point in our lives with the care and nourishment. How could we ever be more grateful? Those who sit in the bleachers or beside me have watched us grow and become the young women and men that we are sitting here at this very second. Never seen so many people so proud. And lastly, G, for greatness. Greatness is the quality of being great, distinguished, or eminent. Being from Hazel Park does not limit us from being great. Greatness is not something given, it's something earned. It sets us apart from the rest, apart from what people call normal. Greatness can symbolize who someone is, and remember, there are no standards of what can be called great. Our imagination leaves us with an endless pose. Nicki Minaj stated, "It's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they can think of, and greatness is what we want to brink of." Thank you to Don Vogt, you are truly missed dearly. Kayla Roney Smith and Musa Traore, our magnificent college advisors, Amy Krupe, our superintendent, and Matthew Daly, our newest shipmate / principal, who's played a vital role in my life this year. Thank you to all the other amazing Hazel Park High School teachers as well. And a very special thank you to Mr. Jamie Gordon. Mr. Gordon, I'm very speechless when it comes to you, but what I can say is you are the perfect asset for our school. When we needed something done, we came to you. When we needed a schedule change, we came to you. Even if the sky was falling, we came to you. It's been a long 4 years, Mr. Gordon, and I can honestly say you are the true Viking of Hazel Park High School. Thank you for your service. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Hello, class of 2017, and all the wonderful, supportive people in the audience who came to support us today. I am here to present you with the class reflections from our school year, starting from freshman year all the way till today. Think back to middle school. We were 8th graders. We were on top of the world, and we felt like the big dogs. Then high school came and gave us a nice slap of reality. Once again, we'd be back at the bottom of the food chain again as freshmen. In order to survive being a high schooler, you must be able to adapt. For the first 2 weeks of school, you began to think, gee, this classwork is easy. My middle school teacher was BSing me when they said that it would be this hard. A week later, you got your first project. You kind of wish you were back in middle school again because it was so brutal. But instead, you do the natural thing and you adapt. If anyone has ever met Mr. Elstone, the best band teacher / best motivational speaker ever, he'll tell you, work smarter, not harder. That meant less Snapchatting and more actual studying, researching, and using SparkNote and Quizlets. You did that, and it generously rewarded you with the A's that you have today. Homecoming. The band marches down the hallway playing the fight song. You feel an invigorating sense of school pride cheering on your Viking football team. The cacophony of the crowd reaches a chilling climax while they make surprising touchdowns in the game. Your first homecoming has all the lit songs playing like Thrift Shop and Royals by Lord. You and your friends look on fleek. While after that, you go to maybe Country Boys or IHOPs to top off an ultimate night. Fast forward to sophomore year. You know your surroundings, and you aren't a freshman anymore. Starting the school year again gives you mixed feelings because you don't want to be here, but you also want to see your friends and participate in a club or a sport like soccer or football. There are only 2 years left in high school, which feels like 10 years. It's time to get your grades together for college. Last year, you took the Explore test in preparation for the ACT. This year, you're planning on taking the Plan test. Adults may begin to ask you, what college do you want to go to, and what do you want to be after high school? Now is the time that you actually consider that, and you think about how you will achieve those goals. Jump to junior year. You hate it here, and you hate everyone here. Every moment, you remind yourself, just one more year here. You're a seasoned veteran at how things operate here, so everything feels like second nature. From projects to tests and final exams. But 2 things that have really thrown you for a curveball this year is that you have a new principal and you are no longer taking the ACT, but instead the SAT. It feels like 2 years of preparation testing has gone down the drain with Explore and Plan. Along with a new principal, there are also new laptops that you can actually take home. It made studying and watching Netflix more easy. That spring, you finally took the ACT, which is quite a formidable adversary, but no match for you. Skip to senior year. It's finally here. We're ready to graduate and get out of here. There's a new principal in your school once again. Now it feels like the time you can relax and kick back on your feet and on your desk. And just then, you realize you were wrong about that. Now you have to apply to colleges and get accepted and plan your future. In May, your last day of being a Viking approaches. prom has passed, and you've decided what did you wanted to go to after high school. Your friends you might be states apart, and you'll miss them, but you're truly grateful to have taken this journey called high school with them. Finally, with all the blood, sweat, and tears, from SATs to exams, stressful nights studying, having a job, nagging family members, and our will to graduate have brought us here to make our final Viking voyage to be the class of 2017.
Thank you to Coriana and Jatori for your reflections for your classmates and those here today. Congratulations to the class of 2017 and all the accomplishments they have accumulated in their 4 years at Hazel Park High School as a Viking. As they build upon the foundation of knowledge, skills, and work ethic absorbed from their time at Hazel Park, we look forward to the class of 2017's accomplishments in the future. The Hazel Park School District, has an ambitious vision and driven by the Board of Education and our superintendent. It is my privilege to introduce our Board of Education, including President Ms. Rachel Noth, Vice President Mrs. Bev Hinton, Secretary Mr. Chuck Hempel, Treasurer Ms. Rosemary Hammonds, Trustee Mrs. Laura Atkins, Trustee Mrs. Susan Vance Hempel, and Trustee Ms. Christy Schlack. Our district is managed by Superintendent Dr. Amy Krupe, who leads the central office team, including Mr. Dan Ramzek, the Assistant Superintendent of Business Operations, Ms. Marcia Young, the Interim Director of Student Services, Mrs. Stephanie Dalmage, who's with us today, the Director of 21st Century Leadership, Dr. Carla Postel, former principal of the high school and the current Director of Curriculum Integration and Instruction, who's with us today, and Mr. Jerome Agrusa, the Director of Technology. It is my privilege and honor to greet Dr. Amy Krupe as she gives her greetings for Class Day 2017.
Good morning. And wow, what fabulous speeches. Let's give them another round of applause. How well you are represented by fabulous young men and women that sit in front of me. I can't outdo their wonderful speeches this morning, but good morning to our special guests, parents, which are fabulous to see you here in the audience with us today. Our special guests joining us in celebrating these wonderful students. Our students, and it's wonderful to see you out here joining us today to see the wonderful things that are going to be in front of you. And the awards that they're going to receive. Our teachers, our fabulous teachers that have supported you along the way, our Board of Education members, and our amazing 2017 graduates. As we gather today, we will celebrate these students and scholars to hear about their accomplishments to finalize their Viking adventure. This venture has not been small, but just a mere step into the great voyage that lies ahead of you. For you underclassmen, men and women, please take note of these amazing graduates in front of you. You need to work hard like them to make these steps that they have made. They have set this bar very, very high with their college scholarships, their military commitments, and their school-to-work achievements. This year, they have achieved over $2.5 million worth of scholarships. This number speaks to the amazing talents and skills of the class in front of you. The Viking tradition remains very strong in Hazel Park. Let's congratulate them. I'm proud to be part of this legacy of Hazel Park and of the class of 2017.
The recipient of the Lions Club Undergraduate Award is given to an underclassman on class day. One male and female from the junior class are selected. The criteria is the same as for the Erickson Cup, which includes recipients are chosen based on their service, character, leadership, and scholarship. As I announce this year's nominees, please come and stand in front of the stage. Kyle Drapeau, Joseph Issue, Cameron Harden, Jaleel Williams, Devin Hollis, Haley Beverlin, Karshima Christian, Alicia Sterner, Elizabeth Sterner, and Calder Gray. It's a true honor to stand in front of not just the graduating class of 2017, but in front of 10 fine representatives of the class that will come after them. And while we have 2 recipients, I think 1 round of applause is needed for them as well. Just acknowledge their effort. This year, the female winner is Alicia Sterner. And the male award recipient is Joseph Issue. Congratulations to the nominees and to the award recipients. Well done. I also have the honor and privilege of introducing this year's valedictorian and salutatorian award. 2 students are recognized for distinguishing themselves above their peers academically. The valedictorian and salutatorians are the first and second highest ranking students academically. To qualify as the valedictorian and salutatorian, a student must obtain the highest possible grade point average, complete classes in AP English 11, Advanced Placement English 12, pre-calculus or calculus, and must have taken biology, chemistry, and physics. Just thinking about that makes my academic brain hurt. The valedictorian is not permitted to drop or retake a class to improve his or her grade point average. So please join me in welcoming this year's valedictorian, Ryan Drew. And it's with equal excitement that we bring the salutatorian this year, Lindsay Benson, to the front. Congratulations to you both, and best wishes on a very bright future. Thank you.
Good morning. Next, I will be recognizing the Presidential Academic Awardees. The Presidential Award for Academic Excellence was established in 1983 by former President Reagan to honor students for their outstanding academic achievements. To qualify for this award, a student must have a 3.5 grade point average and must meet the academic benchmarks for both reading and mathematics on the SAT college admission test. Please come forward when your name is called. The 2017 Presidential Award for Academic Excellence awardees are Monica Bean, Lindsay Benson, Kayla Brown, Kelsey DiToledo, Angelica Dimmick, Ryan Drew, Luke Halkey, Blake McAllister, Jatori Powell, Christopher Roberts, and Luke Waldecker. Thank you very much. It is with great pleasure today that we recognize the members of the class of 2017 who have earned college and university scholarships. The scholarships will be announced in alphabetical order by school of attendance. Graduates, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all names have been read. Audience, please hold your applause until all honorees have been recognized. For Central Michigan University, Haley Matlick is receiving the Academic Success Award. For Eastern Michigan University, Maya Alstone is receiving the Emerald Scholarship. Leasia Brown, Education First Opportunity Scholarship. Malik Harris is receiving the Education First Opportunity Scholarship. Skylar Johnson, the Educational First Opportunity Scholarship. Alexis Pade, Emerald Scholarship. For Oakland University, Brian Carter is receiving the Oakland University Recognition Award and the Oakland University Wade McCree Scholarship. Angelica Dimmick is receiving the Distinguished Scholar Award. Luke Halkey is receiving the Distinguished Scholar Award. Jatori Powell is receiving the OU Recognition Award and the Oakland University Wade McCree Scholarship. Christopher Roberts is receiving the Oakland University Achievement Scholarship. For Michigan State University, Jonathan Arbo is receiving the Spartan Advantage Scholarship. Haley Lyell is receiving the Spartan Advantage Scholarship. Ria Nicolau is receiving the Spartan Advantage Scholarship. For Savannah College of Art and Design, Ashley Reed is receiving the Achievement Honor Scholarship. For University of Detroit Mercy, Monica Bean is receiving the Spiritus Scholarship, and Lindsay Benson is receiving the Insignias Scholarship. For the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, Ryan Drew is receiving the Hale Scholarship. For Ursuline College, Kara Martin is receiving an athletic scholarship for NCAA Division II soccer. For Wayne State University, Liana Thompson is receiving the Wayne State University Institutional Award Scholarship. For Western Michigan University, Kennedy McLean is receiving the CETA Scholarship and the Western Michigan University Achievement Award. Please let's give these honorees a round of applause. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated. I would next like to recognize the following graduates who have enlisted to serve our country in the United States Armed Forces. Will the following students please stand? John Nell for Army. Nancy Jenkins, Navy. Cameron Martin, Navy. Thank you. You may be seated. Hazel Park High School has had an active National Honor Art Society for the past 25 years. The goal of the society is to inspire and recognize students who have shown an outstanding ability in art and to bring art education to the attention of the community. This year's group has clocked more than 500 volunteer hours. Projects included face painting at the Memorial Weekend Fair, the Hometown Huddle, and various other elementary events, running a children's art booth at the Hazel Park Art Fair in August, assisting with art exhibits, raising money for the new kiln, and working on school murals. They exemplify the spirit of society, art scholarship, character, and service. Will the following members of the National Art Society please stand? Fatou Barrow, Kayla Brown, April Browning, Hannah Culver, Ryan Drew, Taryn Walker, and Nettie Warren. Let's all give them a nice round of applause. Thank you. And to conclude this part of our program, I would like to recognize another great recipient, a member of the National Technical Honor Society, identified through her 2 years of attendance at Oakland School's Technical Campus, Royal Oak, NTHS honors student achievement and leadership in career and technical education. It promotes educational excellence, awards, scholarships, and enhances career opportunities for NTHS membership. We are pleased to honor Geraldine Johnson for her excellence in engineering and construction programs. Geraldine, will you please stand? Congratulations.
This time, I'd like to invite the senior choir members to join their class one last time.
Good morning. Today I'm honored to represent the Hazel Park chapter of Alpha Delta Kappa sorority. Alpha Delta Kappa, or ADK, is an international teaching sorority dedicated to charitable projects and to sponsoring scholarships such as the one that's being given today. This year's recipient has demonstrated responsibility, leadership, excellent academic ability, and has taken multiple advanced placement courses. This student has participated in both National Honor Society and Board of Directors, serving as president in both organizations. As an elementary school student, she is remembered as helping in the special ed classrooms. While in high school, she tutored elementary school students for 2 years. During the summer, she acted as a counselor for kids camp in Hazel Park at the Recreation Center. And in her own words, while dealing with a parent's physical disability, she found a new passion in helping others. She will be attending Michigan State University in the fall to major in special education with an ultimate goal of obtaining an advanced degree in K-12 special education administration. I am honored to announce the recipient of this year's Alpha Delta Kappa Scholarship, Brittany Perrault.
The Hazel Park Lions Club Scholarship recognizes academic excellence, outstanding leadership, and involvement in school and community activities. This year's recipient certainly meets all of those requirements. He has been a member of the National Honor Society, the National Art Honor Society, and a member of the varsity baseball team, tennis team, and bowling team. All of this while maintaining a level of academic excellence that has earned him recognition as this year's valedictorian. He will represent Hazel Park proudly as he attends the University of Michigan in the fall. Congratulations to Mr. Ryan Drew, this year's Lion Club Award Scholarship winner. The Lions Club Truba Scholarship is given in honor of an outstanding businessman in the community. A lifelong Hazel Park resident and a longtime businessman owner, Mr. Truba contributed to our community as a councilman and served on various city commissions. There are some students that pass through Hazel Park that leave an indelible impression upon those that are fortunate enough to know them. This young adult is one such person. I consider myself blessed to have had her in class, and it is a joy to see her smiling face and sunny personality in the halls of HP. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that whatever path she chooses to follow, she will enrich the lives of those that she touches. Please join me in congratulating this year's deserving recipient of the Richard Truba Lions Club Scholarship, Miss Maya Alston. Tom Turner was a longtime resident and graduate from Hazel Park High School. He was involved for many years in the HPHS Athletic Boosters Club, the Hazel Park Lions Club. He served on the Hazel Park School Board as well as city boards. This scholarship is given to a graduating student who has involvement and service to Hazel Park High School and the community. I am completely humbled by this year's recipient. It is difficult to find words to describe everything that she has done for the school and community. I could give you an endless list of everything that she has done, but I am sure you will be hearing more about her accomplishments throughout the morning. I will only say that I sincerely hope to be able to be half the person that she is when I grow up. Congratulations to this year's deserving recipient, Ms. Brittany Peralt. It is truly an honor and a privilege to present the National Honor Society Scholarship. The students wearing the NHS stoles have all distinguished themselves by their leadership, scholarship, character, and service. It is a joy to work with such fine students and to see them willingly give back to the school and community in which they live. Whenever there is an event, be it at the high school, junior high, one of the elementary schools, or in the community, NHS students are ready to offer help. This year alone, they have volunteered over 1,800 hours to Hazel Park schools in the community. They participated in the Special Olympics Polar Plunge of Oakland County, raising $4,000 for that worthy organization. They also donated over $1,000 to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. They are all remarkable young men and women. Selecting just 2 recipients is no easy task. Both of this year's honorees have made advising NHS an enjoyable experience. The first recipient is a 2-year member and an officer who has gone above and beyond the responsibilities of her office. The amazing thing is she does so without fanfare and never seeks recognition for what she does for the school and community. No task has been too small or too large. She has managed them all with grace and humor. The second recipient, who has done more in her 1 year of membership than many 2-year members, has distinguished herself through a true commitment to the organization, and it was easy to see that fulfilling her community service was more than just a requirement. It is my great pleasure to present this year's National Honor Society Scholarship to Ms. Brittany Peralt and Ms. Skylar Johnson.
Good morning. We're moving on to the Ken Etheridge Memorial Scholarship Award. I have the honor of presenting the award to a senior going into a career that serves the public and the community. It was 13 years ago that Mr. Etheridge lost his battle to cancer. He taught social studies in Hazel Park High School for over 30 years. His legacy and spirit continue in the cool compassion of Mr. Nabozny, the loud laugh of Mr. Basner, the creative passion of Mrs. Utner, the extra hours that Mr. Dixon puts in, the easygoingness of Mr. Shrout, and my ability to create some new words and phrases to help students understand the world a little bit better. This year's scholarship winner is going to Wayne State University to pursue a career in secondary education in science. In the tradition of Mr. Etheridge, who would give his award-winning students a nice pen to write their lesson plans, law briefs, or medical prescriptions once they graduated, I have the honor of presenting another one that was given to me last week by his wife, his widow, Miss Bernie Etheridge, who could not be here today. It is in the same spirit that we expect our award winner to write great lessons as she continues her college, or as she begins her college career at Wayne State University. Let us offer congratulations to Miss Leanna Thompson.
Good morning. The Pamela Kenny Memorial Scholarship was established to honor Mrs. Kenny's compassion and dedication to her students at Hazel Park High School. Mrs. Kenny was a dedicated teacher and mentor to students here at Hazel Park High School. Her positive attitude and love for her students inspired many of them to achieve their goals and dreams. The scholarship is funded by the family of Pamela Kenny and the teachers and staff from Hazel Park High School and Jardin School. We are honored to have Mrs. Kenny's husband, Michael, here with us today to give out the 2 scholarships for the class of 2017. I am pleased to announce the recipients of the Pamela Kenny Memorial Scholarship for the class of 2017, Paul Wells and Haley Grabowski.
In memory of Kimberly Sterner, this memorial scholarship was created to honor her valiant struggle with cancer and loss of life far too young. As a mother of 6 and a kindergarten facilitator at Hoover Elementary, Kim was dedicated to the children of her community. Here to present the scholarship is her husband, Timothy Sterner, and members of her family. The first recipient has been forever changed since 1995, following an all-terrain vehicle accident that left her father paralyzed. In 10th grade, she became her father's second caregiver, providing personal care and learning medical terminology. Now a senior, this brave first responder has cared for both parents while balancing academics, school organizations, and extracurricular activities. With her distinct high school experience and appreciation for adversity, this recipient has elected to follow her passion of becoming a special education teacher and will attend Michigan State University in the fall. Brittany Peralt, please come up. The second recipient was deeply affected when her grandmother passed away from cancer in 2009. Despite the circumstances, even in her final moments, she continued to show strength and selfless behavior. This grandmother was a fighter. After her passing, this young lady internalized the message from her grandmother that anything can be accomplished with church and prayer. With her grandmother's inspiration guiding her, this recipient will study biology and pursue medical school at Western Michigan University in the fall. Kennedy McLean, congratulations. I am pleased to now present the Edward Kuhn Scholarship. Mr. Kuhn retired after 37 and a half years in the Hazel Park School District. As a social studies teacher, Mr. Kuhn instilled not only facts to his students, but also an appreciation for the democratic system and the spirit of cooperation necessary to live in our society today. Upon his retirement in 1989, Mr. Kuhn established a scholarship for seniors with outstanding character. He knew that quite often the conscientious student goes unnoticed, but is a true asset to our school and to our country. This year's recipients are outstanding individuals. They are polite, hardworking, and good citizens that demonstrated a motivation and determination to succeed. Although Mr. Kuhn passed away in 2013, his legacy and passion for education lives on. As I read each name, please come forward to be recognized. The first recipient is a young lady who can positively influence anyone she interacts with. Her challenging circumstances in high school have taught her self-control, honesty, courtesy, responsibility for her actions, and most of all, resiliency. She will be attending Eastern Michigan University in the fall. Maya Alston, please come forward. The second recipient is a young man who ran cross-country all 4 years of high school, and he will never quit, especially when the race or life gets tough. He is mentally and physically strong enough to finish anything he starts. He will take this unwavering dedication and determination with him to Oakland Community College in the fall. Javon Shekels, please come forward. The third recipient is a young lady who highlights her distinct talents through her passion for the arts, participation in the drama club, and taking acting and playwriting classes at CASA. A member of BOD and volunteer at Hazel Park Memorial Library, she will be attending Oakland Community College in the fall. Mariama Jameh, please come forward.
I have the privilege of introducing the scholarship recipients for the Carl and Eleanor Glenn Tom Foundation Scholarship. The scholarship is established from the estate of the late Carl and Eleanor Tom, founders and owners of Harmony House. Eleanor and Carl graduated from Hazel Park High School and dedicated themselves to the betterment of our community. Important selection factors include community involvement and extracurricular activities. Today, awarding and giving the recognition for these recipients is the son of Carl and Eleanor, Bill Tom. As I read the names off, please come up and receive your award. Brittany Perlow, DeCoriana Cooper, Mariana Chamaya, Kelsey D. Toledo, and Shane Durian. Congratulations.
The Athletic Booster Club Scholarship is awarded annually to one male and one female senior athlete. Criteria for selection includes number of sports in which the student has participated, number of school activities in which the students have been involved, scholarship, citizenship, and coaches' recommendations. The two recipients this morning have nailed it. The first is a young lady who has served as a member of NHS for 2 years, her senior year as secretary. She is a drum major for the marching band and has participated as a member of the softball team, the varsity tennis team, and the varsity swim team, serving as captain. All of this she has accomplished while still being able to earn top marks in the classroom and is being recognized as our salutatorian. Her work ethic and positive attitude makes it a pleasure to work with her both in the classroom and on the courts. The second recipient also has a list of accomplishments to be admired. He is a member of the National Honor Society, the National Art Honor Society, the bowling team, the varsity baseball team, and he had an integral part in getting the boys varsity tennis team up and running again while serving as captain of the team. All of this he has done while attending CASA and earning top grades and being recognized as this year's valedictorian. A more well-rounded individual would be difficult to find. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Lindsay Benson and Mr. Ryan Drew.
Mr. Rowley could not make it here today. He's the wrestling coach along with Mr. Dale Hart. I'm here to present the Rose Brenizer Athletic Scholarship Award to a wrestler. This year it has special meaning as we mourn the loss of her son and former school board member, Mr. Harold Brenizer. The scholarship was awarded each year to a graduating senior wrestler who is dedicated to the sport of wrestling, displays good citizenship and sportsmanship, has been accepted into college, and has a desire to succeed along with a financial need. This year's award winner wrestled for 4 years and continues a tradition of not only great wrestling, but tough wrestling by a female wrestler. It is my pleasure to present this year's recipient with the Rose Brenizer Memorial Scholarship Award to Fatu Barrow.
This year, we are proud to continue a young tradition and are able to present for the second year a scholarship on behalf of the American Red Cross. The American Red Cross is honoring a graduating senior who has participated in our blood drives. This member of BOD has single-handedly made the blood drives that we have held at the high school a success for the last 3 years. Without his supervision, it is likely that we would not have been able to assist in this worthy endeavor. By participating in the American Red Cross High School Scholarship Program, schools and students can help build a stronger community currently and for many years to come. This is certainly what this year's recipient has done. Congratulations, Mr. Shane Durian.
This time I'd like to invite all the senior band members to perform one last time.
On behalf of the 2017 graduating class, I would like to recognize Darren Gibbs, who is currently at the Marine Boot Camp. Following the tradition of our annual car parade, this year I'm honored to recognize the top 3 contestants. In third place is Miss Kara Martin. In second place is Miss Brittany Peralt. And in first place is Miss Monica Bean.
Good morning. Thank you. This award was renamed 2002 to Ms. Pat Figas, Most Dedicated Female Athlete Award, to honor Ms. Figas, who retired after 33 years of dedicated teaching and coaching at Hazel Park High School. She was the school's first official girls basketball, softball, and volleyball coach. This award is given annually to the graduating female athlete who has demonstrated good character, leadership, and dedication to women's athletics. Some of the same fine qualities Ms. Figas demonstrated during her years of coaching. This student athlete truly exemplifies what Hazel Park schools are really about, a true balance. This young lady has excelled academically with a real striving for knowledge, and on the sports field with a real striving for victory. However, this particular award is about sports, so that's where it's going to go. The students' love of sports started about 5 over to Hazel Park Rec Center. According to the athlete's mom, we had to find an avenue for her to wear herself out. She got one of those rebounders for her birthday one year and would spend countless hours just kicking the ball. Kicking, and yes, more kicking. And the sport being soccer. She played Royal Oak Renegades travel for at least 6 years, and then, with some advice from Coach Dixon, tried out and made the Vardar ECNL travel team, played there for a year, and went back to the Renegades. Dixon recommended the Nationals team, and that was awesome because that's when she was noticed by colleges. So here at Hazel High, our school, she played multiple sports the first 2 years, voted all-district best player her freshman year when won our districts, honorable mention All-State her first 3 years of varsity soccer, All-District, All-OAA her first 3 years as well, scored 27 goals this season, and 40 assists plus per season, 3-year captain, and all of that with 3.3 GPA. Not too shabby. By the way, she also designed the cover for our program. As a teacher, I can personally account that her character and compassion are also outstanding attributes which further identify her as an awesome person, while her never-quit attitude comes from her father and her mother. Due to her amazing athletic abilities and her academic success, she will be attending a Division II school in Ohio, Ursuline College, and on a full-ride scholarship. It is my honor and pleasure to present this award to Kmart, Kara Martin.
All right, it's my pleasure this morning to be presenting the William Russell Award. This award is donated by Mrs. Gail Russell. The award is given to the graduating senior who best emulates the spirit of her deceased husband, who lettered in 3 sports during the 1951 through 1954 school years. The recipient of this award must have earned letters in 3 sports, demonstrate academic achievement, and also demonstrate good citizenship, and also good sportsmanship. It is my pleasure to present to you this year's recipient, Ryan Drew.
Good morning again. Self-proclaimed, I'm going to tell you, I think I'm a great editor. Some of you might cross that off and say nitpicky, but whatever the case, I think I'm a very good editor. But I will tell you, being honest, I am not a great writer. And I think it's because somehow I'm just not able to extend myself to get the reader to feel what I want him or her to feel. But the Language Arts Department Award today is being given to someone who can do that. Someone who is able to connect to the reader, express himself completely, analyze beautifully. Someone who stays true to the writing process, someone who has shown growth in writing, and someone whose essays are creative and a joy to read. This year's recipient of the Language Arts Department Award is Ryan Haley.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for attending today. Wow, what an exciting time. Class day today, graduation right around the corner, graduation parties coming up. Exciting indeed. I'm here representing the Science Department in order to hand out the 2016-2017 Science Award. This year's recipient has shown an aptitude in all of the sciences, receiving the highest marks in biology, chemistry, AP chemistry, and of course, physics. Through his hard work and dedication, this student has been accepted to one of the finest institutions, not only in the state, but also in the country. In the fall, this student will be taking his talents to Ann Arbor to study at the University of Michigan in order to continue to hone his academic skills. Go Blue! It is my privilege and my honor to announce this year's Science Award, Mr. Ryan Drew.
The Outstanding Artist Portfolio Award is given to a student that has demonstrated a strong artistic vision and talent. Every artist knows that creativity is about the process, not the completed project. It is both active and incomplete and is always shifting, always developing. This year's recipient exemplifies the artist and has consistently developed, experimented, and expanded her skills. The Outstanding Artist Portfolio Award goes to Nettie Warren. The National Art Honor Society Award is given to a member that embodies the spirit of the society, art scholarship, character, and service. Her greatest attribute is her positive attitude and leadership skills. She happily volunteered at every event and has served as vice president. Attending OCC, later transferring to Wayne State University to major in art therapy, the National Art Honor Society Award recipient is Taryn Walker. The Art Department Award is given to a student that is dedicated to art, has a strong work ethic, and is a leader in the art room. She has spent countless after-school hours in the art room helping out and working on her projects. She has taken every art course, including AP 3D Design, and is the president of National Art Honor Society. Attending Michigan State University in the fall, the 2017 recipient is April Browning.
Good morning. Ricky was an amazing person whose life was cut short by a drunken driver at the age of 24. He loved music and the arts. The plaque that is here in his memory is awarded to a senior whose goal is to be the best in his or her future goals and ambitions. This year's recipient went on spring break to England and France, worked in the art room to help raise funds. She is a varsity soccer player and a member of the National Honor Society and the National Art Honor Society. She'll be utilizing her talents and Promise Zone scholarship at OCC in the fall, and then plans to transfer to the university to become a pediatrician. I'm joined today by Ricky's father, Rick Moskwa, to award this year's Ricky Moskwa plaque to Kayla Brown.
It is my pleasure today to present the Math Department Award. The award is given to a student that demonstrates exceptionally strong ability in advanced placement mathematics and as well as a desire to pursue the study of mathematics. This deserving student has excelled in all the higher level math classes that Hazel Park High School has to offer and has earned an excellent SAT score. It takes a special person to love math, but it takes an extraordinary person to help others learn math. This student not only takes the initiative to learn difficult math topics, but also goes out of the way to mentor peers that may need a little extra help with math. This deserving student positively impacts others, sets an example in the classroom, and has everything it takes to be successful. This year's Math Department Award winner plans on studying engineering at the University of Michigan in the fall. I am proud to present this year's Math Award to Ryan Drew. Go Blue!
Congratulations, Ryan, on all your awards and all the seniors graduating this week. I'm here to present the Social Studies Department Award. It's given to both a male and female student who earned high grades, as well as demonstrating a great interest and knowledge in the social sciences of history, civics, economics, geography, and psychology. Our male award winner will be attending Oakland Community College in the fall while determining which avenue of learning he will pursue. Without a doubt, with his wisdom, computer skills, and genuine curiosity, he will be successful in whatever career path he chooses. Our female award winner is also very hardworking, talented, and a high score earning student. She will be taking her bright smile, academic skills, and talents to East Lansing to study at the esteemed Lyman Briggs College of Sciences and Humanities at Michigan State University. Go Green. It is with great pleasure that we award the Social Studies Department Awards to Blake McAllister and Rhea Nicolau. Congratulations.
One of the privileges of being a high school band director is that you get to see kids grow, literally and figuratively. Over the last 4 years, I've seen 4 students grow a lot. And during my time here, I've not seen better kids than the 4 that we're going to present awards to today. The Director's Award is given to a male and female band student who have exhibited outstanding work in the Hazel Park Band Program. It recognizes 2 students who have been dedicated members of the band program and whose hard work is not always acknowledged. Our 2 recipients this year, one came to the band in high school as a 7th grade marcher, and the other one I met at the Memorial Day Parade when he was on the wrong side of John R. And it just goes to show you how dedicated these 2 kids are to stick out 4 years of band. Our 2 recipients are Lindsay Benson and Ryan Haley. The Arian Award is given to our top senior instrumentalist who is a first chair player capable of performing as a soloist. If you have not heard this student play piano, you are missing out. Attending Oakland University in the fall, would like to recognize Mr. Luke Hawkey. The Patrick S. Gilmore Award is in recognition of a senior who goes above and beyond, comes to extra rehearsals, helps be the silent leader that we always need in our society. This year's award winner goes to Mr. Kyle King. And finally, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is presented each year to an outstanding senior performer in the jazz band. Once again, if you haven't heard these kids play, you're missing out. Attending the Dime School in Detroit next year, this year's award goes to guitarist Mr. Ryan Haley. This year's outstanding vocalist is a senior not only in standing, but in how she leads. She loves choir so much that she took 2 choirs. She has exemplary attendance, leadership skills, and the ability to get people to just smile. I'm going to miss looking out every day, 4th and 6th hour, and seeing a smile from this year's award winner, Miss Chloe Groh.
Good morning. The Kenna Barnett Memorial Scholarship was established in 2010 to honor the dedication, spirit, and legacy of Hazel Park High School English teacher, Mrs. Barnett, known fondly by her students as Mrs. B. This scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving senior who plans to pursue a career in the teaching and/or mentoring of young adults. Though Mr. John Barnett wished he could be here with us this morning, I am joined by their 2 handsome sons, Zachary and Carter Barnett. This year's recipient of the Kenna Barnett Memorial Scholarship has contributed countless hours for the betterment of our high school and its students, making HPHS a sort of second home, much in the same way that Mrs. B approached her time while teaching and coaching here. Whether it is in the early morning hours or late after school, it is likely you have seen our scholarship recipient fulfilling the many responsibilities that go hand in hand with her numerous leadership roles, including President of BOD, President of National Honor Society, President of your senior class, and my favorite, Editor-in-Chief of the Viking Yearbook staff. She has made a tremendous impact during her 4 years at HPHS, just as Mrs. Barnett made an everlasting positive impact during her many years as an educator and role model. The skills gained by our 2017 scholarship recipient will no doubt help her become a successful special education teacher, a career she will pursue this fall at Michigan State University. It is my pleasure to present this year's Kenna Barnett Memorial Scholarship to Miss Brittany Peraltz.
Good morning for the last time. The first time I presented the Webb Award, I called Dr. Webb to get his opinion on what I should say. And his response was pretty simple. Community service should be the student's #1 goal. The student should want to give back to the school and to the community and should make an impact. And this year's recipient embodies that sentiment completely. She has represented the school and the district on many levels and has amazed us with what she has accomplished during the school year. She's a 2-year member in good standing in National Honor Society and has worked tirelessly in that organization, serving as the president. This year's recipient has been a 3-year member of Board of Directors, serving as the president this year. She helped organize the Red Cross Blood Drive, drove the Winter Wish Week, which provided gifts to students in the Hazel Park community. She has actively been involved in the Turkey Challenge, raising money for holiday dinners for families in our community, and our recipient helped organize the canned food drive to distribute community baskets to families struggling. She is totally devoted to her teachers and to this school being its best. She has acted as an unofficial teacher's aide, assisted in the front office, and helped out in the media center. Her devotion to service, however, does not begin and end with school. She takes an active role in her church community as well, having acted as a Sunday school teacher and a youth group leader. And when most of us are relaxing at home, our recipient is helping at home as a backup caregiver for a parent with disabilities. Our recipient will be attending Michigan State University in the fall to pursue a career in special education, yet another way of helping and giving back. Never does she make excuses. Never does she fail. Never does she leave anything undone, nor leave anyone disappointed in her results. And when I grow up, I hope to be the person that I have watched her become. It is truly an honor to announce the recipient of the Wilfred D. Webb Award, Brittany Peralt.
All right, as we wind down class day today, I would like you to take a minute and think about what makes a superhero so super. Is it because they have cool costumes and superpowers, like being able to run faster than a speeding bullet or being able to spin a web? Or is a superhero super because they use courage, dedication, strength, and intellect to stand up for what is right? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, a superhero is also a person whose actions and achievements are far greater than what people expect. With this definition in mind, this year's Erickson Cup winner can be considered one of Hazel Park High School's superheroes. Since its inception in 1932, the John P. Erickson Cup is considered to be the most prestigious award presented on Class Day. It is awarded to a graduating senior selected by the faculty on the basis of service, character, leadership, and scholarship. These criteria are a must for any superhero. This year's Erickson Cup winner has accomplished far more than what people would ever expect. Let's consider service. Service is never a problem for this student. As a member of the National Honor Society, he volunteers his time to help others. He might be helping at an elementary school, raising money for charities, or building a set for the school play. Our recipient has often been seen before and after school doing whatever needs to be done without seeking any praise or recognition. Our student embodies what it means to have honorable character. He possesses many attributes such as empathy, courage, fortitude, honesty, and loyalty. As his tennis coach, I could always count on our recipient to take care of important tasks. He played #1 singles for the team, which was a difficult position to say the least. He handled winning and losing with dignity. He was someone his teammates looked up to and respected. Leadership. Leadership is a quality that sets the student apart from the rest. This person led the tennis team as captain for 3 years and led the varsity baseball team for 3 years as well. His baseball coach, Bob Griffin, said that our recipient is a fantastic young man. He always gives 100+%. He makes everyone around him better just by being there. He has been a role model not only for his teammates, but for his classmates as well. In the classroom, he leads by being a conscientious, well-behaved student with a friendly disposition and a great sense of humor. Finally, the last criteria considered for the Erickson Cup is scholarship. This student has taken an impressive list of courses, including advanced placement chemistry, physics, pre-calculus, and 11th and 12th grade advanced placement English. He has an extraordinary 4.0259 grade point average. He not only has a challenging academic schedule, but has been a member of the National Honor Society, the National Honor Society, is a class officer, has been part of the bowling team, baseball team, and the tennis team. This year, he was able to travel to Europe and enjoyed learning about many things, especially the beaches of Normandy. He has managed to do all of this while working part-time. Our recipient plans on studying engineering at the University of Michigan in the fall. His hard work has earned him the coveted Hale Scholarship, as well as other scholarships and grants. Our student hopes to one day work for Google and make a name for himself. There is no doubt that our recipient's future is looking super. Captain America, you better watch out. It gives me great pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the John P. Erickson Cup to Ryan Drew.
Class of 2017, I face you today with a question. What do you want to be when you grow up? You may remember this question from childhood. Your face bathed in Michigan's sweet summer sunshine, laden with rosy cheeks and a toothy smile of a child enamored with the wonderment of this new world. The words probably fell from your lips in the same quizzical tone of curiosity that our parents and teachers who stand among us today have come to adore. You were most likely sitting near the same best friend that you're sitting near today. The sugary confection of a popsicle or Tootsie Pop smeared across your face as you looked at them, letting silence hang for a moment, and blurt the words boldly, what do you want to be when you grow up? Stay with me now as we fast forward. You're older now, and things have changed. You've traded those endless summer odysseys of imagination and child's feet stampering against pavement for your now beloved sports, classes, budding artistic discipline, and countless other mediums for adolescent expression. You've been in middle school for a year now, and thinking of those trivial treasures from childhood that you have had before will make you scoff in premature cynicism. You, just like everyone else you know, are running as fast as you can towards the promised land, the finish line, the great gig, the land of milk and honey, adulthood. High school, responsibility, girls or boys, all those luxurious quirks and sensations that have made the big house look so tantalizing on TV. But still, that pesky question clings to your heels from the lips of all of your aunts and uncles that just don't understand that you're too old for little kid questions like, what do you want to be when you grow up? You regurgitate the same little kid answer to them hastily, smiling at their consideration but not paying too much mind to that ever so crucial facet of adulthood. Kind of scary, right? Best stick to those lofty fantasies of high school, so close that you can taste it. Again, we'll fast forward. It's been a few years. You've finally reached the great gig that is high school, and you've quickly realized that it is nowhere as cool as that 70s show makes it seem. But buried underneath all the stress and all the turbulence that is high school is that same beloved expression of adolescent emotion clinging to your heart. You lay in your bed one night, your eyelids drooping and swaying, enamored in the alluring hypnotism of sleep. Your muscles may be throbbing with the sweet exhaustion of your favorite drill or a spectacular play. Your brain whizzing with the chaotic analyzation of your favorite chapter or problem, or in my case, your ears may be ringing with the sonorous sonic force exuded from the amplifiers. It's in these moments that your future is constructed in the form of dreams. In these years that these dreams become cradled in the arms of unbridled passion. A smile may creep across your face, A tear may roll down your chin as you're finally putting a feeling to that first question you remember from all of those years ago. And it's been a long, long time, but you are finally here. You sit among some of your most treasured and cherished cohorts, still curious, still eager, and still passionate, like you were all of those years ago in all of those walks of life. I sit staring out into a sea of athletes and writers and poets, of artists, engineers, musicians, achievers of all sorts. As you sit before me today, let this question slip silently past your lips. What do you want to be when you grow up? The answer lies in the countless years waiting to be lived before us, and I urge you, please, embrace them in every moment. Live this life through shimmering eyes and boiling blood. Class of 2017, you may rise to the singing of your alma mater.